Tetanus. Tetanus is a common but oft misunderstood disease that causes muscle paralysis, jaw locking, and full body spasms. A survivor of long tetanus, author Lorne stands as living proof that even when you can't move, you can still grow. Here to read from his book, Stiff in the Dark. Surviving and Thriving with Tetanus, author Lorne Stone.
I have never been comfortable in my body. Now for the reading. April 15th, 2013. A day that will live in infamy. Thousands of sun-soaked citizens of Boston, Massachusetts gathered along Boylston Street to celebrate that cherished rite of spring known as the Boston Marathon. Little did they know that in a few minutes, this festive patch of street would become a hellscape of bloodshed, chaos, devastation, and carnage. Meanwhile, halfway across the country, in Deerfield, Illinois, I was replacing my carpet. We never know where tragedy might strike. There was I. Did you know that one single rusty carpet tack can harbor tens of thousands of spores of Clostridium tetani, a single spore of which can travel up your spinal cord into your brainstem, sending constant nerve firings, causing spasms, convulsions, muscle rigidity, and lockjaw? Did you know that? Did you know that? Does anybody know that? Does anybody know that? The Boston Marathon bombings were perpetrated by the smoking hot Chechen brothers, Terlin and Zokhar Sharnayev, who detonated twin pressure cooker bombs. 200 people were injured, 3 were killed, 20 people lost limbs. I was not so lucky. Tetanus had thrown my body into chaos. The softest sound, the faintest ray of light, even a gentle breeze could send my body into paroxysms of spasm. I had to lie still in silent darkness. I couldn't even watch Dancing with the Stars, which in 2013 was season 16, the one with Zendaya. My body was in lockdown, much like Watertown, Massachusetts, where authorities had begun their lethal manhunt for Tamerlan Sharnayev and his smoking hot brother, Zokhar. But no one was looking for me. While along the banks of the Charles River, people were coming together with Mark Wahlberg to heal and become Boston strong. I was alone, stiff in the dark, pleading with my God. Why, God? Why didn't you blow off my legs in a marathon bombing so the city of Boston could support me through my bout of tetanus? I was scared and under siege, much like Zokhar when he was in that boat. It is possible to fit 2,000 nails in a 6-quart pressure cooker. That's 4,000 nails between 2 pressure cookers. And let the record show that on April 15, 2013, in Boston, Massachusetts, where 200 people were injured and 3 were killed, 20 lost limbs, there was not one reported case of tetanus. 4,000 nails, 0 tetanus. Later that year, the Red Sox won the World Series. I'd say on the whole, in 2013, Boston had a pretty good year. Want to hear about my 2013? Months before the TAC incident, I went skydiving for the first time and got snagged in a tree. For the better part of 2 hours, I went unnoticed, dangling in a tree. You think Mark Wahlberg made a movie about that? You know that movie, Dangling in a Tree, starring Mark Wahlberg? No, he didn't make it. He made Patriots Day, where the part of Zokhar was played by super hot American actor Alex Wolff in a performance described by the Washington Post as sleepy-eyed. Some people ask me, why don't you just get vaccinated? To which I reply, getting stabbed is what got me in this deal in the first place. I was stabbed in the foot by my floor. I used to date a girl that everyone said had rusty braces. Her name was Lisa Griganti, and everyone called her Lisa Rusty Braces Griganti. But if you asked her, she claimed it wasn't rust. Sometimes she claimed it was Nashville hot chicken spice paste. But other times she claimed it was flamin' hot cheetah dust. Well, which is it, Lisa? Get your story straight. Sometimes, when I'm lying stiff in the dark, I feel like I'm Zokar, and my body's that boat, just stranded aground in somebody's backyard, unable to move. And I'm thinking back as Zokar to my days as captain of the Cambridge Ringe and Latin wrestling team. And something's got me in a chokehold, and that thing is tetanus. And then I feel like I'm back in my parachute harness, dangling from that tree. And I'm like, they should make a show called Love Death Row, which is like Love Island, but instead of an island, it's Death Row. And Zokar can be in it, and Luigi Mangione, and it would make $1 billion. And then I hear a sound like a car alarm going off down the street, and my body goes into spasm, and I think about Zokar and how scared he must have been with the searchlights closing in, and I just freeze. Hey.